Hey guys, in this video I'll be showcasing the design aspects of my side-scroller level. So to start off, I want to look at the speed boosts and score multipliers. So I have two trigger boxes set up. Once the player enters one, sets off a timeline. If they exit the timeline and hit the trigger box before the timeline ends, then it multiplies their score and gives them an additional speed boost. That's set up with all of the smaller obstacles, so when you duck under these and jump over these smaller platforms. This is also this speed boost is to increase the challenge, and that's what the introduction is about. It's just giving the player time to adjust to the distance that they need to have to perform these actions. And once they reach the checkpoint, they will be able to use their throwing stars to activate that checkpoint. Additionally, the player will enter these trigger boxes here, and the camera will zoom out, so it'll give them a clearer view of the checkpoint itself and the diverging paths. So here we've got set up two diverging paths, so the player can choose which path they would like to take. On this upper path, there's also a small introduction to wall jumping, just for an increase in elevation, and you'll also see turrets. So these turrets shoot the player once it gets into range, and you can also destroy the turret by rolling into it. Again, another diverging path up here, or across here, with a more difficult wall jump if the player wants to attempt it. There's also this path that merges together, and just an increase in challenge. The idea of the divergent paths is to have a higher score multiplier, and also increase in challenge if the player chooses to. This just incentivizes replayability, or like the want to get a higher score, and that's what these higher paths are about. See which gets a greater score for the player. Again, final wall jump, checkpoint, and this section is for the final challenge, and score increases just for the player to sort of cool off a bit, but also with the increasing threat of two turrets rather than one at a time. And once the player reaches the flagpole, they can enter a frenzy mode where they can shoot these targets for additional score, and this just has like one final score multiplier increase before the player ends the level. Thank you for watching.